Welcome to Home Garden, where we bring you inspiring ideas to transform your outdoor spaces into elegant sanctuaries. In today's video, we'll explore stunning small backyard designs full of beauty and charm. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment below to support and share your favorite garden inspiration. The backyard unfolds as a sanctuary of peace, where lush greenery embraces soft stone pathways. Shrubs bloom in blush and ivory hues, their petals shimmering under the sunlight. Ornamental grasses sway, casting playful shadows on the ground, while a gentle water feature sparkles at the edge, infusing calm serenity. Terracotta pots brim with fragrant lavender, surrounding a mosaic-tiled fountain that serves as the heart of the garden. Vines climb gracefully over a rustic pergola, their blooms scattering pastel tones. Light reflects across polished paving stones, softening the scene with elegance, while layered greenery adds depth and texture throughout. A circular stone patio rests between trimmed boxwood hedges, blending rustic charm with modern refinement. Jasmine trails along wooden trellises, releasing fragrance into the warm air. Lanterns suspended overhead glow with golden warmth, casting soft illumination across ceramic planters filled with seasonal blooms, transforming the garden into an inviting retreat. Gravel walkways wind gently through flower beds alive with hydrangeas and peonies. Arched wrought iron frames enclose a seating corner, draped in climbing vines. Afternoon light spills across vibrant foliage, scattering shadows across colorful petals. The garden feels alive, balancing order with natural abundance, offering a timeless setting of intimate beauty. Manicured lawns spread between raised beds of herbs and roses, forming a structured oasis of greenery. At the center, a stone bench nestles beneath an arch of cascading wisteria, its blossoms painted in soft pastel tones. Tall leafy trees rise behind, forming a majestic backdrop to this carefully curated sanctuary. Slate tiles frame a reflecting pool where clusters of white lilies float delicately on still water. The mirrored surface captures the blue of the sky, broken by soft ripples. Ivy cascades gracefully over wooden fences, softening the edges of the space, as golden evening light infuses the garden with tranquility. Curved pathways lined with lavender and thyme lead toward elevated planters brimming with blooms. Wicker seating rests beneath the shade of olive trees, providing rustic comfort. Gravel flooring reflects warm shadows, lending a Mediterranean-inspired aesthetic to the retreat, where earthy tones and fragrant plants blend seamlessly into a harmonious design. Tall grasses sway gently beside a cedar pergola adorned with flowering vines. At its base, a stone basin spills water into surrounding moss and ferns, creating a soothing soundscape. Dappled sunlight filters through leafy branches, painting textured patterns across the ground, infusing the garden with balance and gentle elegance. Symmetrical flower beds flank a central pathway paved with weathered stone, drawing the eye toward a sculpted focal point. Tulips and roses bloom vibrantly, their colors enhancing the structured layout. A cast iron bench rests beneath an arch of branches, filtering golden daylight into shifting shadows, balancing structure with natural grace. A curved wooden deck transitions into a lush clover-carpeted garden, soft and inviting underfoot. Ferns cluster in shaded corners, while slender bamboo creates height and rhythm. Lanterns placed at ground level scatter warm light, giving the outdoor retreat layers of depth and charm, glowing softly in evening stillness. The textures of the garden come alive, from rough stone retaining walls to velvety dahlia petals. A small koi pond glimmers in the center, its ripples scattering reflected sunlight across the foliage. Grasses bend in the breeze, adding subtle movement, enriching the scene with rhythm and sparkling natural energy. Slate tiles guide the way to a timber pergola draped in vibrant bougainvillea, its blossoms cascading in layers of pink. Terracotta earns brim with geraniums, while rosemary hedges offer subtle fragrance along the path. The garden glows beneath warm afternoon tones, weaving rustic simplicity into an elegant outdoor retreat. A mosaic-tiled courtyard sits nestled within tall hedges, creating intimacy and charm. Marble planters overflow with orchids, their delicate blooms contrasting with textured stone. A sculpted fountain trickles softly, casting shimmering reflections into the air, while scattered shadows from olive trees shift gently across the tranquil, meticulously designed sanctuary. Lavender and wildflowers border a grassy terrace, surrounding a carved wooden bench filled with rustic character. A stream meanders nearby, edged with smooth pebbles that sparkle under the light. Birds sing overhead, mingling with the soft rustle of leaves, giving the space a layered rhythm of sound and serenity. Natural stone steps cascade toward a secluded garden nook, where ferns and lilies cluster around fragrant herbs. Lanterns hang gracefully from overhead beams, glowing with golden light. Shadows dance across textured walls, while layered plantings create a soft frame, giving the retreat intimacy, warmth, and the beauty of timeless design. Cobblestones pave a terrace wrapped in climbing roses, their blossoms cascading across wooden trellises. The textured bark of surrounding trees adds depth to the view, while subtle fragrance fills the air. Shafts of sunlight pierce through leafy canopies, scattering golden patterns that lend the sanctuary an enchanting, dreamlike atmosphere. Raised stone beds filled with herbs and wildflowers border a small water basin that mirrors the canopy above. Gravel pathways weave through clusters of vibrant plants, softening the structure with natural abundance. Warm sunlight glimmers across surfaces, illuminating the balance between cultivated precision and the untamed charm of garden beauty. Rustic clay pots overflow with rosemary, sage, and lavender, their fragrance carried on the breeze. A wooden trellis, cloaked in flowering vines, frames the view of stone walls and lush foliage. Afternoon light filters through leaves, painting shifting tones across surfaces, blending textures into a harmonious, timeless composition of calm. Two tall hedges flank an arched gate, opening into a courtyard alive with roses and lilies. At the center, a stone fountain sparkles with clear water, shimmering under beams of sunlight. The scene blends symmetry with softness, forming a sanctuary where carefully sculpted design meets flourishing natural beauty in harmony. A winding gravel pathway leads toward a shaded seating corner beneath the branches of fruit trees. Terracotta planters brim with geraniums, spilling vibrant color against ivy-clad stone walls. The setting sun bathes the garden in amber tones, infusing timeless elegance and creating a welcoming retreat alive with natural grace. Thank you for joining us in exploring these stunning backyard garden transformations. Each design shows how even the smallest space can become a sanctuary of beauty and tranquility. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. We'd love to hear your favorite garden idea.